Becoming Your Own Inspiration Story, Part 3 of 3. Today, I'm going to share with you the final element that when combined, we can create a consistent peak state where you can become your very own inspiration story, not just to inspire yourself, but to inspire others to do the same too. If you haven't already seen parts 1 and 2, then please do so. It is incredible when you can combine these elements together, how amazing you can feel. Remembering that your peak state is a state of empowerment. It's a state of knowing. It's a state of being capable. It's a state of confidence, of owning who you are. It's a state of worthiness, high self-esteem, positivity, clarity, that I can be, do, and have anything feeling. So like I said, if you haven't already seen parts 1 and 2, please do so, but I will recap them here. Before I do, if you've liked this series and you like the channel, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon where I will notify you of when I'm posting, which is every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so part 1, we discussed the element of movement and the importance that movement can have, not just on your body physically, but primarily and fundamentally, how it can actually have a positive effect mentally due to those happy hormones that get released when we move our body, that get pumped all around our body, that can create a feeling of happiness, a feeling of positivity, a feeling of I can do, a feeling of clarity, a feeling of being capable. The movement starts to get you into that feeling, especially when you wake up in the mornings, of lifting that brain fog, that fuzziness, that dread that we can have when we're starting our day. That movement creates more energy, which creates a better quality night's sleep too. So it will make you feel more refreshed when you get up in the morning. So that's what we discussed in part 1, obviously in more detail. So please do check that video out. Part 2 is when combined with movement, adds to those feelings, those positive feelings of clarity, better quality night's sleep, feeling more energized, feeling more positive about yourself and about the life that you've created for yourself. Those feelings of I can do. It can also alter your perspective on the world and yourself in a positive way. And then there's always that added benefit that people love to hear, is that it can also help you lose weight. And all of this is fuel. It's all about the food that we put into our bodies. And there is never a truer saying when they say you are what you eat. And I don't just mean from a weight perspective, I mean mentally too. You know, what you put in your body is expressed externally, from your mind, how you manage things, how you cope in the world, how you cope with challenges, how you sleep, how you feel throughout the day, you know, whether you're feeling sluggish or whether you're feeling energized, it's all centered around the fuel that we eat. So when we are moving our body, we're feeling those happy hormones being released throughout the body. And when we're putting the right fuels inside us, we are going to feel more amazing. We're going to feel more energized. We're going to feel, you know, we're going to have like better skin, better hair. Yes, even through COVID, you know, it really is a fundamental element to feeling great. And what I have discussed in part 2, the fuel element, is based around a guide, which I like to call a food feeling diary. This isn't about monitoring what you eat because you want to lose weight. Absolutely not. It's about monitoring what you eat so you can understand what foods are triggering you to feel a particular way. So you can use this as a reference guide. So your food feeling diary is your reference guide. So if you wake up one day and you're not feeling great and you're feeling sluggish, and you have moved as well, but you're still not feeling as good as you have been feeling, refer to the food feeling diary. Look at the days where you are feeling great and the foods that you eat, as opposed to how you're actually feeling now and the foods that you recently put in your body. It really is an amazing tool to help you understand, to create that awareness that you need to put the right fuels in the body to make you feel incredible. So part 1 was movement, part 2 was fuel. So what is part 3? Well, hopefully the smarter clothes and the glasses are going to give it away. Part 3, when combined with parts 1, movement, and parts 2, fuel, is movement. It is that, so it's mindset even. I'm too engrossed in thinking about exercise. It is mindset. Absolutely. It's move, fuel, and mind. And when we combine those 3 elements together, you have a fantastic recipe for creating a consistent peak state. And again, that is a state of feeling empowered, a state of feeling energized, a state of feeling positive, that state of when any challenge comes your way, you know you can do this, you know you're going to give the best that you can, you know that you're confident, you know that you're capable, that you know that you're worthy of being, doing, and having anything that you desire. It can absolutely alter in a positive way your perspective on the world and yourself. So that is the feelings. These are the feelings that we're looking to create when we have movement, when we're eating the right fuels, and when we look at what our mindset is. So a bit like with food, when I say you are what you eat, you are what you think. You are your thoughts. Whatever self-concept you have is going to be pushed out into the world, and that is what you're going to attract back. Like attracts like, and that doesn't mean always in a positive way. So if you are thinking negatively about yourself, you're going to attract negativity. If you're going to be down on yourself, you're going to attract situations that make you feel down on yourself. That is what I mean about like attracts like. And obviously, the opposite happens. If you're feeling happy and positive and go-get and can-do attitude, you're going to get that back. You're going to get what you think back into your reality. So how can we change our mindset when we are adding the move, the fuel to that? So think about it this way. We're already on our way. We are already on our way to creating this peak state. We've started that journey. Imagine you've put the ignition in the key and the car is in first gear. That's basically your movement. You know, we've moved into second and third gear by adding the fuel. So we're creating more momentum. We're creating more of that positive feeling. We're creating a more positive emotion throughout of our body, being able to manage things better, being able to, you know, bounce out of bed, being able to feel more energized, being able to have that can-do attitude. This is all being created through the move and the fuel that we put into our bodies. So imagine you're now in third gear and you're ready to increase that into fourth gear. You're now in fourth gear. This is mindset. This is the key. This is the final key to getting you into that peak state. So what is it that we can do? First of all, we need to think about what our self-talk is. What do we say about ourselves? What are we thinking about ourselves? Are we thinking positively or are we thinking negatively? The only way we can really understand what we truly think about who we are is by making a list. So we're going to start with pen and paper and simply write a list of words that you would use to describe yourself and be 100% honest. So you may have a mix of positive words and you may have a mix of negative words. So what I mean is, you could say pretty, athletic, healthy, positive, likable, lovable, friendly, kind, compassionate. You could also add into that unconfident, stupid, last, ugly, unattractive, lost, lonely, unkind, unlovable, unlikable. So that's just to give you an example. Once we have this list, we can then look at the negative words. We want to cross them out because they are not you. They're just there conditioned from previous experiences, your past environment, or patterns of behavior that you've allowed to continue either in your mind or actually in your reality. We want to cross those out because we are all amazing human beings. We all have the opportunity to turn that self-talk round to make it positive. So we're crossing these negative words out and we're going to replace them with positive. So if you've put ugly, put pretty. If you've put poor, put prosperous. If you've put unintelligent, put intelligent, intellectual. So you see, we want to now have just one list of all of these positive words. Once we've got that list, we are then going to add the words I am in front of them. So each positive word is going to have the statement I am in front of them. So you can now, with this list, you can do this looking in the mirror, brushing your teeth, or in the shower if you've memorized the list. And we can start our day by reflecting this list, reading this list internally, so silently, or we can say it out loud if we're feeling confident and we're on our own. We can start reading this list out. And to start with, it's going to feel unnatural. It's going to feel a bit awkward. It's going to feel like you don't believe it, especially if you have strong negative beliefs about yourself. But I'm proof, because I've done this, I've been that person, that the more you do this, the more natural this will feel. So you're going to start saying to yourself, I am amazing. I am lovable. I am likable. I am popular. I am friendly. I am attractive. I am stunning. I am confident. I am complimented. I am successful. I am inspirational. I can be, do, and have anything that I want. I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am love. I am accepted. I am appreciated. I am valued. I am worthy beyond belief. Yeah? Get the picture? So this is what we want to do. Now, I like to do it with my hand on my heart because it really, for me, and I like to really, really get into that conviction, that belief of it. Now, like I said, to start with, it's going to feel a bit awkward. You might say, you know, if you don't feel like you're pretty, and you've never felt that, saying I am pretty is going to feel awkward. But I am proof that the more you do this, the more it will feel natural. And like I said, you can do this in the shower, you can do this at your desk, you can do this looking in the mirror, you can do this with your hand on your heart. Any place that is safe for you, you can do this. This is an amazing tool to have, especially when you're starting off. I do these I am affirmations every single day, and I use them throughout the day anytime I get a negative self-talk. So when I get a negative feeling or thought in my head of I'm not going to be able to do something, I recognize that thought. I can refer to my I am affirmations list and I say, no, actually, I am amazing. I am going to do this. I am giving my best. I am successful. I am inspirational. Whatever that negative voice is actually telling you at the time. So you have this list and you can use this again, like the food feeling diary. That's your guide. This is now your guide to a positive self-talk. And all of this, the movement, the fuel, and the mindset, all of this, when you do little by little, because the key is just to make small changes, little by little, day by day, consistently, what you're going to do is you're going to start to create this momentum. You're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to see changes in your life, in your body, how you feel. And the more you do this, the more that momentum is going to pick up. Like I said, it's moving that car into fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear. And I guarantee it, if you can do this repetitively, consistently, persistently, diligently, things will start to change in your life dramatically. You will transform how you have shown up in the world. You will transform your perception of yourself to everybody around you. You will transform your perspective on you and your life and the world. And when I say consistency, diligence, persistency, being persistent, it's imagine you are learning to drive a car. You're not just going to have one lesson and expect to be able to drive down the motorway or do a 3-point turn or, you know, reverse around a corner. It takes practice and practice by having more and more lessons. It's the same with writing. You know, you start off by writing with a pencil and it feels a bit awkward. You remember when you were doing that as a child, but the more you do it, the better you get, the more it flows, and you can start doing your joined up writing. It is practice, practice, practice. That is the key to creating the peak state. We now have the tools, the movement, the fuel, the mindset, and we've got tools in there to show us what we can do just by making some simple, small changes. And once we do this, if we do this consistently, you will guaranteed start to feel absolutely incredible. If you haven't already, when you've started adding the movement and the fuel in, adding the mindset is the icing on the cake. That is the secret formula for creating a peak state, for becoming your own inspiration story. And when we share this in the comments below, when you share this by talking to your friends, by talking to your family, by talking to your work colleagues about what you're doing, you are going to inspire others to do the same. So let's keep this interactive. Share your experiences. Tell me what it is that you've recognized. What have you become aware of? How does it feel now you're moving your body more? How does it feel now you're more aware of the foods that you're putting in your body? How are you waking up in the morning? Have you changed your attitude to I can be, do, and have anything, from I'm rubbish and useless? You know, what is it? How are the I am affirmations helping you? How are these affirmations helping you to change your self-concept and your self-talk? And what evidence are you seeing in your life? So refer back to these videos. Let's keep it interactive. I'll keep an eye on all of the comments, and I guarantee that I will respond to every single comment that I get. But the key is here, sharing. Share your knowledge of what you're doing to help others create their own inspiration in their life, to become their own inspiration too. Now, some final notes here that I just want to say: we are all human. Sometimes we are going to not feel great. Sometimes we are going to just not want to move. We're not going to want to eat the foods that we know are good for us. We're not going to want to say the I am affirmations. Something may have triggered us to feel not very good about ourselves. It is okay. Like I said, we are all human. The worst thing that you can do when you're feeling that way is to beat yourself up. I used to spend days beating myself up when I'd kind of fallen off the wagon. And I'd allowed my negative mindset to take control of me. And I literally would isolate myself. And the only person that I was hurting was me. No one else but me. So let's avoid this spiraling out of control. Own how you're feeling. And there are some simple tools that I can give you as well. But own how you're feeling. If you're feeling crap, own it. You know, there's some things that you can do. You can time yourself. When you catch yourself and feel that you're not feeling great about yourself, time yourself. Give yourself 10 minutes to feel absolutely rubbish about yourself. 10 minutes. And once that 10 minutes is done, you're done. And crack on, get back on with the movement, get back on with the foods that are making you feel great, and get back on to your list of I am affirmations. Another thing that you can do, if you're starting to feel that your negative voice is going to take over you, one thing that I used to do, this is probably easier for women than men, but I used to put a hairband around my wrist. And if I felt that negative voice coming in, creeping up, I would flick it. So it reminded me to get back to my affirmations. It reminded me to stop, be aware, stop, get back to my affirmations, to stop that negative voice taking over me. one thing we need to make sure that we do as well is that we don't want to we need to acknowledge this negative voice, because it's always going to be there, but it won't be there as strong as it is now if you do add these 3 simple elements into your life. It will be less and less and less, but sometimes it will just come in for no apparent reason and it will catch you off guard. So, you know, having a band or timing yourself for it to be there, acknowledging that it's there, great, but I choose to think differently. Going back to your I am affirmations, take yourself out for a walk, put the lid down, step away from your laptop, you know, look at what you were going to eat as opposed to what you're now going to eat in a healthier way. Own your day, own it. Wake up in the morning and tell yourself, today is going to be incredible. Today is going to be awesome. Today is going to be magical. Today, I am going to get that offer. Today, I'm going to hear some amazing news. Today, I'm going to get complimented. Whatever it is, start your day owning it. Today is going to be a good day. Simple as that. That will start the ball rolling as well to you going, no, I'm owning my day. I am owning this and it's going to be a good day. We can also, you know, throughout the day, you know, maybe put a reminder in your calendar, you know, to flash up with your I am affirmations, you know, call it your mantra, you know, so when it flashes up, maybe every hour on the hour, you can start saying the I am affirmations to yourself. I am capable. I am confident. I am worthy. I am loved. I am liked. I am likable. I am friendly. I am kind. I am compassionate. Whichever ones resonate with you, start building that up into a mantra. And finally, before I go, never forget that you matter more than the good opinion of others. You matter more than the good opinion of others. So if anything negative comes in from a human being, say this to yourself, I matter more than the good opinion of others. What I think about myself matters more than the good opinion of others. Then get back onto your I am affirmations. I am amazing. I am incredible. I am intelligent. I am capable. I am confident. I am popular. I am love. I am loving. I am compassionate. I am empathetic. I am intelligent. I am successful. I am an inspiration. Okay, that's it. Let's make this interactive. Can't wait to hear your comments once you've seen this. Apologies about the light. It is really bad weather in England, and it really does affect my videos. So yeah, if I come across a little bit fuzzy, it's not me, it's the light. So take care, guys. I really, really hope you've liked this. If there's anything else you would love to hear from me, again, please comment below. I'm happy to get loads of suggestions. I'm going to be doing a series relating to the law of attraction, which is one of my most favorite subjects ever. So stay tuned for that. And other than that, I look forward to hearing from you in your comments. Take care and I'll see you soon.